Hey everyone, so today is day 7 and the coldness has finally set in for me, partly I'm sure because it's cold down here, well colder than we're used to. The highs are in the 40s today, so for Savannah that's pretty chilly, but also part of the reset, you get chilly. Even Joe said he was getting chilly this morning. He's like, it's so weird because it was like 70 degrees in the house but we were cold. And it's just part of it because you're losing body fat and your body's just getting rid of a lot of stuff. It's working really hard internally. And so that's just really weird. So I just wanted to talk today. Things are going well, day 7. I've just had lunch a little while ago, had my afternoon supplements. I'm getting ready to have my afternoon Shakeology. But just some thoughts about this. The last time I did this was 2013. So it's been 4 years since I last did this. And I just remember feeling so confident in my abilities to do things because I felt like as a coach, I wasn't actually actively coaching at the time. And it wasn't until I did the reset that I felt like I could help and encourage other people. And I didn't really understand how that worked. But when I was reading through the manual this time, it was talking about like an almost euphoric feeling, like when you're on the reset. And I guess that's kind of like what it was for me. It's not that I couldn't do it before, but because your body's changing so much. I was sitting here this morning and I was like, wow, I don't need coffee this morning, and I don't know if I'm going to even want it on day 22. Like, my mindset is so different this time. Like, last time it was like, I can't wait to get to day 22 so I can drink my coffee and so I can eat meat or whatever. And this time, while I'm ready to be done, just because it is very regimented and it is kind of, it takes up a lot of time, but it's really good because one, I'm not very disciplined and I'm not very good at time management when it comes to a lot of things. I've gotten really used to my workouts and I do generally eat well, but the rest of my life, like, it's really hard for me to figure out cleaning and when to do this with the kids and when to do the laundry and when to do this. And so this has given me a chance to really step back and kind of look at other things and get other areas of my life kind of in more order. And it's giving me that encouragement and that confidence that I had 4 years ago, because with a move in there and then the death of my grandmother, and then moving into her house, and then finding out that we were going to have to move back in this house after a pregnancy. And just things just kept piling up. And sometimes it's so nice to step back from life and just do something different and do something that you don't normally do. And for us as humans, we like our schedules and we like our regimens, and they're good. And it's good to be in a good schedule, but when you get off and you get into a bad schedule, it makes it really hard to move forward and do great things. And I personally would like to do great things. And so this has been a really good thing for me. 2 more weeks left. And that makes me happy. And I do look forward to being able to enjoy pizza and movie night with the children. But something else, and I was reading this in my personal development a couple days ago, and it talked about, so many people, they have goals and they know that they're here and they want to be here, and there's a big gap in between there and there. And of course you want to achieve your goal, but so many people get so focused on the goal of whatever it is there is. So for me right now, my goal is to finish the 21-day ultimate reset. But people get so focused on a goal that they forget to enjoy the journey. And that was really profound to me. And I really took a step back and really thought about that. And it's like, like we should take time. I've especially the older I've gotten, the more I've tried to really just love every day, love every person, love every moment, because you're never going to get that back. Like, that's it. Once time passes, you don't get that moment back. And when you were little and you were wishing to be an adult because adults got to do really cool stuff like pay bills and, you know, um, and fight about money and whatever we thought adults did, that was so exciting that we couldn't do. Um, you know, you forgot to be like, to just enjoy it in the moment. My kids will say all the time, I can't wait to be an adult. And I'm like, no, just wait. Don't. I tell them the same thing my parents told me is don't wish your life away. And I think sometimes as adults, we see a goal or we see something that we would like to achieve and we totally forget about the process and what we're going through. And so I'm just taking this time to like enjoy the process, enjoy the days that are with this, enjoy the time with the children, enjoy the time, my drives, as I go to pick up the kids or come home from dropping them off or with them in the car as I take them to school and things, and just really enjoy that. And I know this was a longer video than normal, but these are some things that I really had on my mind and my heart, and I just wanted to share them with you. And I also wanted to say to Erin Whalen, I'm so glad that you convinced me to do the reset rather than just a refresh, because I came to her back in December with an idea of doing a 3-day refresh and even doing a challenge group and inviting people to do a 3-day refresh, which 3-day refreshes are great. But the reset is so much more life-changing than that. And I'm not trying to be silly or funny, but it just makes you look at things differently. And I know you probably think, oh, food and supplements, like what does that do? But it really does give you a time to step back and really think about stuff. So anyway, thank you, Erin, for saying that you were going to do the reset, because it made me say, oh, I guess I got to do it again, because I swore I wouldn't do it again, and here I am. So I hope that everybody has a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.